What up, Pittsburgh Steelers fans? It's Matty P with Marky D. You are listening to this one. We will be in the comments, but it's exciting to bring you this show. We're going to have a different take on athleticism of the Steelers roster to kind of figure out who are those like landmark franchise players. Now, you're going to spit them all in the comments when we say that. That's cool. Probably you're right. But there's some other guys that have some versatility or some importance that maybe not everyone thinks about. And Mark and I thought this would be a really fun show to do while we wait for training camp to kick off. It was Mark's idea. I think it's a fantastic idea. And it's based around the fact of a game called NFL Street, which was brought out in 2003, 2004. Mark loves it. He's just been off air telling me he's going to trade in his PS4 for a PS2 so he can play it. I used to play it at a mate's place. It was so popular, Madden tried to make it a mode in the last few years called the Yard with 6 players instead of 7. It's hopeless. But we know 7-on-7 is popular at the high school level, and that a lot of players come through with that. So pretty fun way to do it. The Marky D, before we crack into that, how are you doing?
Man, I'm doing really well. I'm excited for this idea because we're 2 weeks away from training camp, and we can finally get rid of all the rumors and that kind of stuff. We get to see people hit each other with pads on. We get to see the team in Latrobe, and it's really the first real official day of the 2023 season where it's from training camp to preseason to the season, and then we don't know what's going to happen, but we hope our team can hoist the Lombardi at the very end. I'm keen for all the rumors to go away, and I just want to see someone hit someone. And in 2 weeks' time, you and I are going to talk position battles, strategies around what they're going to do, all that kind of stuff. Who's going to make the team? Who won't make the team? So we're near the last few days of summer, and I'm just excited to see the actual 90 men turn into 53. Let's be honest.
Yeah, 100%. Me too. All right, so we're going to do something quirky here. We're going to flip a coin. We're actually going to flip an Aussie coin. We found a coin flipper for the Aussie one. And we are also going to do, because of the first pick might define this really interestingly, whoever picks first, then picks fourth. So whoever picks second and third. So they get a bonus for not getting to pick first. Now we're going to flip a coin. Mark and I had a first go at this, and there was a bit of a dispute. I'm not going to get into that. Not going to drag up that battle. No need. I think that was really ridiculous. But anyhow, whoever picks the correct answer for the coin chooses whether they want to go first or whether they want to go second and third.
What? That's crazy. What do you mean?
You don't flip a coin to go first. Everyone, you now see what the argument is about. Mark, what do you got to have your choice of which position you pick?
Hey, I'm going to change it up this time, a different realm, different podcast. So we tried it one time before. I'm going to go heads. Something about heads. You said. I don't know. I'm going to go heads.
Yeah, you don't think with your ass. Okay.
Yeah, let's go heads.
All right, I'm hitting it now. I don't know if people can see this proof. On their phone, it might be small. You'll be able to see bigger when we bring up the roster as we draft it. But this is an Aussie coin, so that's Queen Elizabeth. It's an Aussie coin. What's on the other side of a $1 coin, Mark?
I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't seen a $1 coin. Hang on.
Is it a kangaroo? Is it platypus? Platypus is 20 cents.
It might be a kangaroo. I have no idea. That's a good question.
I think it's a kangaroo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, you've stumped me there. So heads.
Well, we'll see if I call it. Ready?
Yeah.
You watching me hit flip?
Yep.
Hey, kangaroo!
It is two. Yeah. So I go the same way anyway. Okay, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to do what I did last time, and I'm going second and third.
Right, so that gives me the default first. You know what? I said this the last time we tried, but this is the real one now. I think I have to go Kenny Pickett. I think I have to go KPA in this scenario because you get 2 players. Otherwise, at 4, who am I going to get? I don't think I can get him then because you'd probably choose someone. You'd probably choose a star and KPA. So I have to go KPA now for my quarterback, and hopefully you draft Trubisky. But that's me covered. And so we're going to do the same thing where we're going to do the same guy for offense and quarterback will play defense. So I'm going to put Kenny Pickett at linebacker as well, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So they play
linebacker. Okay.
Yeah, linebacker. And guys, also at the end of this video, about like 30 minutes or whatever we do, we want you guys to vote for, I guess, A for Matty Peveril and B for Mark and see what roster's better. But we're going to compare the two at the very end.
But as we go, we want to see in the comments who you guys would have picked in our position,
That's true.
in
That's
our
true.
choice. All right. So I'm gonna go pick as my first one, Minka.
Good pick.
This is exactly what happened in the last one. Staying truthful. We also didn't end that because of Mark and I had an argument. We ended it because we had a tech issue. It's a very 90s issue, actually. It brought back all the memories of of playing video games in my mate's place. It's good.
It just turned off. Like the camera
just turned off. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mark hacked me because he couldn't hack the system.
You got to explain to me this though. Why are you choosing Minka and why are you choosing Pickens at those two positions?
Correct. Right. So you talked about it in the first one we did, the first attempt, is scoring 36 points. Pickens is a combat catcher. Minka is a combat interception guy, right? So I bring in the best of both skills. I think they're both athletic. They're both versatile. They're both they're about like 6'2". Minka's probably a little bit shorter. They're both about 205 to 215 pounds. I like the versatility. In a game like NFL Street, you want athletic guys, you want ballers. Both are tough, both want to win. Picking that every time.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you've got your two receivers on the outside where I've got my quarterback. You also have, I guess you'd be playing Minka as the safety in that defense.
Yep.
In 7-on-7.
And he can come down. I've got versatility. I can get him if I've got a linebacker that's going to end up rushing the passer.
You've really just taken away the best safety in the obviously the whole team and in the league. So that's a really good spot. And I guess Pickens will be playing the cornerback position too on your defense.
Yep, but I might move him around.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. So I am pick 4.
Yeah.
Pick 4 for me. I'm going to go with, I think this is probably the best player available right now. I'm going to go TJ Watt. So I'm going to put TJ Watt as my left tackle because in the game and at 7-on-7 you have three offensive linemen and 3 defensive linemen. So TJ Watt's going to play left. I'm pretty sure he plays left tackle. Left tackle in real life.
Left side. Yeah.
Left side, right? Yeah. Okay, he's left there. And defensive line too. Outside linebacker, D line, same thing in this game. Left. So that's me. I've got my blind side there with TJ Watt to protect that. He's pretty physical. It's going to depend who you get on the other side too. But D line, I like him there at 4th pick.
So this is going to be crazy. You're going to find this crazy. But I'm picking.
What? That is crazy. I didn't even think about that.
You know why?
No.
Because I heard recently that he had offered to play on the defensive line for Georgia, and because they had so many good players, that was the only reason why they didn't try him there. He wanted to play there.
He wanted to play defensive lineman.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted to play both sides, and there's another player I had in mind at this spot. But as you were picking TJ, I sat there and I thought, nah, this guy's versatile. He's lean. He can block. He can rush. This is the guy.
Right, so I have to go a different route. I like how the strategy is kind of evolving too. As you pick players, I got to try to pick players too. Yeah. So that was your 5th pick. So you've got the Washington on the line. I think my next pick, logically, in this scenario, if I've got KP8 at quarterback, left tackle, defensive lineman, I'm going to go, I think, Patrick Peterson. Peterson. I know he's older in the NFL street terms, but I'm going to go Patrick Peterson DB. And
a receiver then, right?
I think he has to be a receiver. Yeah, Patrick Peterson receiver, right? Yes. So that's the kind. It's so crazy because you have like one strength and then one weakness on either side, right?
Mm.
Yeah. What's your next one? What? You can't throw.
Doesn't need to. I'll play Wildcat.
You don't want Trubisky. Trubisky or Rudolph?
It's a bit of a defensive pick as well. It means you don't get him. But I'll play Wildcat. I'll do sweeps with Pickens. I think Minka can probably throw the ball. I don't care.
You know what is happening right now? I have to build up a bit of run defense. So I'm actually going to pick on the other side for DL, Cameron Hayward.
Damn it! Oh, this is my next pick.
I have to, because the way you've just organized your offense for Harris being a wildcat, which is like he can in street football, anyone can throw, right?
Yeah.
Like KP8 throwing dimes. You've got Harris throwing 10 yards, 15-yard passes, wildcat running it with Washington on the O line, and then Pickens as well being that blocker. So I have to go Hayward for D line, and he'll play right, and on offensive line he'll play right there too. Okay, Matty's gone. We will continue with the show. Hopefully, Matty comes back. Here we go. Matty is back.
I'm back.
Like I'm
back.
saying, yes. So, like I was saying, I think I'm going to put Hayward on the right-hand side on defensive line, and then I'll put him on the right tackle there, because it's going to try to counteract your run game with Najee Harris as the quarterback, which is crazy to me. So you haven't even chosen your halfback yet, but you have Minka and Pickens on the outside, quarterback Najee Harris, and D lineman wherever he lines up on the finger. That's crazy.
Sorry, I bumped my computer, so it dislodged between my big screen and my small screen. So what I should have said was, as well, when I was typing this, is Harris is going to be my linebacker as well.
That makes sense. Yeah, I if I chose Harris, I was going to put him actually. If I did choose him before you, I was going to put him at safety. Actually,
well, I don't need that because I got Minka.
Yeah, I know.
And he's going to be like Mark Robinson, except like 242 pounds, 6'2", running down and smashing people because he knows the running lanes. Is Hayward your center? Is that how you go?
No, I got an idea for center. I actually put Hayward in my right tackle.
Okay, right. Okay. It doesn't matter. We can all that. All right. So mine picking now, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I got a choice here. I got two players in mind. Ooh, this is hard. This is a big decision I've got to make.
What do you need? You need a halfback. You need O line. You need two O line, and you need. So we have 3 players left, right? 3. Yes. So you need a halfback, and you need. This might be fun. We could probably do it again. It's been a quick show. But we still got to figure it out who's going to verse who. But you need halfback, you need defensive line, and O lineman. Now you've got your star players on the outside, basically. I was thinking about him because he's very versatile. I was thinking about Hayward. I was thinking about him as well. In this scenario, you put him on the defensive line.
Well, it's hard to. I don't love the pick, but I feel like he would be dangerous on your team.
Yeah. Okay. Do you put him at like nose tackle? Or do you put him on the other side? Because remember, you got to go against TJ Watt and Hayward. That's what I'm thinking too when I keep looking at this.
Well, I've got him as my running back.
But like for defense, where would you put?
Hayward? Yeah. Actually, I'm going DL. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay. Do you put him on? Does it matter where you put him? Or you're going to
actually? You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put him at linebacker, and Harris is going to be on the edge. Yeah.
Harris against Hayward, though.
No, Harris is going to run at TJ. I haven't ordered my lines yet.
Okay. So what do I have? So I have my linebacker KP8. So I need a halfback, and I need. Okay, this
DB, wide receiver, and a lineman.
So I need a. You know what? This is crazy, but I think I'm going to go a DB and wide receiver for this exercise. I'm going to go Robinson. I think.
Yeah, I thought you might have done that. I thought this
just because of the connection right now. Have you seen the connection in the last few days? They're on one.
I haven't started playing football yet.
I know. But I think that I wasn't planning this 2 days ago. But I think the way it's panned out, I think I have to go him.
Yeah.
There to be.
This is such a fun idea. We should have to do one with the players left. We'll do a B team.
That would be even more fun, I think.
Yeah.
So, because I got Peterson, I kind of like that. But I think your guys are better, to be honest, at either side, which is crazy to me. But who's your next one? 2 left, right?
Yeah. Easy.
Keanu Benton, the wrestler. That's a good
Yeah,
pick.
a wrestler. I can't. I need the pass rush. I need a bona fide pass rusher.
I didn't even think about Keanu Benton, actually. I didn't even think that.
This is hectic. I want to keep doing this show forever.
So why would you get him there?
Because my thing is that I need a pass rusher. I don't have a bona fide pass rusher there. And he is a wrestler and he's athletic and he is about 300 pounds. So he is going to be a problem for, no, not necessarily Hayward, but he's going to be a problem for a lot of the guys you're going to pick here because you've got two defensive guys on the line. You pretty much have to pick an offensive guy on the line unless you're going to take a big risk with your line. So I kind of like this.
So I've got 2 picks left, right? I have 2 picks left.
Yeah.
I do have a problem though. I think at some stage, if we do sort this out into an actual lineup, because I think I haven't got another safety. I've only got one. Actually, I've got any safeties. Do I? No, I don't. I haven't got any safeties, man. I got no one to place. I got KP8 in the middle. I got Peterson Robinson on the outside. I think that would be the corners, and I haven't got anyone playing back at safety. So these next 2 players have to be the players playing back at safety. I think depends how you go.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Let me check the roster. This is harder than I thought actually because you're taking some of the players I wanted. And I don't want certain players with certain ideas. Like I could have KZ back there, but he can't do it. KZ can only play safety, can't play running back.
Yeah.
But then if I get Warren can't play safety. So, and I can't put KP8 back there and play Warren at middle linebacker, can I? Can I put KP8 at safety? That's not going to work out, is it? But I do have a great defensive line and great. I got it. You know what? I think I'm going to have to. But then, it's so difficult. I'm going to have
to. Listening to your.
I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to go all out. I think I'm going to have to go all out. And also, when you make a draft, because I think I stuffed up reaching for Peterson. To be honest, I think I made that too quick.
I think he's a solid player, but yeah.
Yeah, but I should have went a different direction. I think I'm going to have to go for my center and defensive lineman to really put pressure on you. Hang on. It's not good TV, mate. It's not good TV, but I'm going to figure this one out. I don't know. Okay, stuff it. I'm gonna get one of the best players there, Muth. I think Muth's gonna be my center. I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
Because maybe I can change him later. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Well, there's someone else I want, but I don't think you're gonna pick him.
All right.
And I'll put him on the. Yeah, we'll put him in the middle. Yeah.
In the middle? Yeah, the defensive line. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was hard. Harris. So how many you got left? You got 1 or 2?
One
left.
I almost went Broderick Jones, but the best part of any offense is your ability to spike the football, and I'm going to need that. And I'm going to need an interior offensive lineman that's going to stop Cam Hayward when he rushes. So
you got Ciamalo, haven't you? That's a good pick. There's only really one logical thing before we can maybe figure out the lineups. I think I have. Well, hang on, let me check. So you've got Ciamalo at D line. You got Washington up front, Benton, Minka and Pickens on the outside, Connor Hayward back. I've got KP8, Robinson outside, Peterson receiver, TJ left tackle, Hayward right tackle, Muth in the middle. Which maybe I chose him because he was big. But I might change it in the end, actually. Okay, I'm gonna have to go Warren, man. I think my favorite player, Warren. I think for running back.
Really?
Who else am I going to choose? I don't know who else I can choose for running back. And then I just have a bat. Like I've got no secondary. My secondary is like.
Can I tell you what I would do if I were you?
Who's that?
I would pick Mark Robinson, and I would move KP8 to like safety, and then you've got Peterson and Robinson, Allen Robinson as your linebackers, and then as your DBs, and then Mark Robinson can be a running back because that's what he played in college, and he can be a linebacker.
What about that, I forgot about that. But
that's just what I would do. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I know KP8 played linebacker in college, but I'm just at times, but I'm just saying that's what I would do.
Warren still got some good. I'm just thinking like physicality wise, that like you took my good player. Actually, I should have went and got Connor Hayward first.
The thing is, you've got a quarterback and you don't have an O line that's there for the run game.
No, I've got a D line.
That's what I'm saying.
Get past my D line. You know what I'm saying? I'll go Warren, man. I know
that's the same logic, but at least you got a defense. You pick what you want. You're gonna go Warren. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go Warren because I think he's still physical. And I think that's the counteract to your Connor Hayward.
And is he going to be a DB?
Yeah, he kind of has to be in this scenario. I think he's going to have to be. Yeah, Warren's going to be, I think. Wait. Yeah, he's going to have to play defensive back somehow. Peters on the outside, Robinson one, and he's going to play defensive back, mate. You know, what is he? 6 foot? 6 foot? You know, he can tackle. So if you go in space, you'll be playing like teams. Like you'd be running down the field like a kick returner to get him. So it's the way it is.
Which team? If you were forced to have these teams, which team are you playing with?
Me or you or me or the audience?
The audience. I want to see what they say. But right now,
So far, I don't know if you do want to try and line them up as best we can. But so Matty's up top. He's got Najee Harris, a quarterback. He's got Minka on one side to be a receiver. Pickens on the other. Of course, you've got Pickens, a good receiver. Connor Hayward, running back. I don't know how you're going to line up your starters, your three.
Like that.
So Washington left-hand side. Siamalo middle to snap the ball.
Yep.
Benton on the other, wrestling guy. That's a good pick, by the way. I didn't even think about that. And then on your defense, you're doing the same thing. You're doing the defensive line from left.
Yeah. Actually, I'm moving these two around.
Because then we can start to figure out who's going to verse who and maybe go into that conversation too. So you've got D-line will be Siamalo, nose tackle. Fantastic. Yeah. He's a big unit. Washington, you're going to have left or right, just for kick's sake?
I'll have him left just for easier.
Right. So then Benton
swap them around. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, this is it. So Benton,
but Benton's better as a right end, I reckon. So.
Right. So Benton on Hayward either side, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I haven't decided between Harris and Connor Hayward as linebacker yet. I'm a bit 50-50 on that. But I think I like the catching skills of Connor Hayward in space. So I think I'm going to leave it as is. Yeah.
Right. So the linebacker is the guy in the middle of the field, Harris. I've got KP8, so I got a better passer, but physicality-wise, KP8, mate, you better wear your hat backwards and chug a few beers when you're playing a game. And then I'm still stuck on your stuff. So Minka's going to play safety back there against my Warren. That's a win right there. Pickens on one side, and Connor Hayward, I guess, would be your cornerback. Might be the weakest one, right?
Well, but not necessarily. He's going to come down and crush you like Mike Hilton.
Right, but it's different. So if I were to put Robinson though on Connor Hayward to mismatch,
good luck. Minka will come in when you go to overthrow it and intercept it. I don't care. Have fun.
And okay, so that's your one. So yeah, Matty's.
It'll be Connor Hayward on Jalen Warren.
That's why I just wanted to get guys like if I was playing the game, I actually have you know what I have a 7-0 in my mind, but I would love to have Pickens.
I can't believe I didn't pick Muth. That's the crazy thing for me. Muth was going to be one of the first guys I picked.
Well, I put him in a different spot. So actually, with my stuff now, I'm going to have here it is. I'm going to have KP8 as quarterback. Robinson's going to be target number 1 receiver. Yeah. And check this out. I could put Muth at receiver, and make Peters in the center. But
are you serious?
But then it's Siamalo versus Peterson. Do you know what I mean? I could do that. But I'm going to have to stick with Muth being physical there. So he's going to have to play. Yeah, Muth was a bad pick. I didn't know what to do. Yeah. So
that wasn't a good pick.
I've really, I should have put someone else there. So I've got Peterson on one side to catch the footballs, or Jalen Warren on the backfield. That's not too bad. I really went better defense. And the only reason why I chose Muth was because he's a big fella. That's why I chose him.
Yeah.
You never know. He could tackle.
All right. If we do it quickly, do you want to do we want to try and keep this half an hour for everyone? Do we want to try and do a round 2 with the best of the rest?
Yeah. So everyone let us know in the comments below. Who would you rather, Matty's team, with being vote A, or Mark's team B, being, I went more or less like defensive line to counteract your run game. But yeah, we can do best of the rest if you want to.
All right. I went first last time, so you can go first this time. No, I got to pick what I wanted to do. Is a better way of saying it in your world. So you pick what you want to do. Do you want to go first, or do you want to snake?
Nah, you go first. I want 2 in a row. Yeah, 100%. So we're going the players we have left, like the Rudolphs and that kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
Geez, this could be interesting.
Yep.
I might be able to get you here because I think you got a better side with Pickens and Minka.
They're the two. I mean, to me, they're the best players on the team. So, like, if you're picking an NFL street team of athleticism, all right, who am I gonna do?
So who's left? Nah, there's quite a few players left. Not many running backs though. Good pick. Good pick. All right. So you're going to have him at receiver 2.
Yeah.
JPJ being cornerback and receiver. I think for this exercise, I'm going to go, and we haven't seen him play yet this year. I'm going to go Calvin Austin.
Ooh, I wondered about that.
I'm going to go Calvin Austin, receiver, right?
Yeah, where are you putting on the defense?
At this stage, probably just DB, and I'll figure out later. I don't know. I don't know where to put him. Well, mate, the other one I had Warren playing safety, so
yeah, true.
And I got 2 in a row, right?
Yeah.
So
you should have really. I mean, it was only about the Kenny Pickett thing, but yeah, go.
You know what? I'm gonna have to get some beef back up in here, and on this exercise, I reckon I'm gonna go James Daniels. I think I have to go him.
Where?
We'll put him right inside because he's right guards. We'll put him right tackle, and then we'll make him right end as well. So just for some beef on the line, mate.
Huh? Fair enough.
Yeah, and then we'll put right. Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. This is a hard one for me.
It's tough, isn't it? It's just fun. We can do the whole 90-man roster. 6 teams. Going quarterback. I thought about that in the first one, actually.
So did I.
I was trying to figure that out. I was going to think about doing that as well. That's a really good value pick too. Gentry can play quarterback and defensive line.
And in a game like this where he can just like pop it over the top, like because he's tall.
Yeah, that's it. Because I don't want to pick Rudolph or Mitch. They're not street guys. I don't want to pick any of those dudes. Okay, so I have Austin, Daniels. I'm gonna have to go. Who else do I have in here? There's not many players left, is there? Running back's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see him on the real field. Oh Lord. Quick games of fight. We should have put a timer on this. Okay. I got it now. Oh, yeah. Pickens is gone. Allen's gone. Austin's gone. Oh, can I steal your idea? No, that's your idea because you want Mark Robbins for the thingo.
You can take him. I haven't picked him. I have not picked him.
Oh, stuff it. I'm going to go defense again. Alex Highsmith, left. That's a bad pick. This is so hard. How do they do it in normal drafting? Oof. It's easy for us. And I'll put him at left tackle. Neil, that's a good pick. See the size of that fella? He's got shoulders that go out for like fucking days, mate. Running back?
At his speed, at 222 pound, have fun.
Okay. So you've gone and put him in a running back.
Yep.
Let's do. There's not many left, is there? Hang on. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, I'm gonna say Jones, Broderick Jones, center. I don't know, just for more beef, and then he can play DL.
Okay.
Why hasn't anyone chosen other running backs on their roster besides Warren and Najee? I wonder. That's difficult, isn't it? So I got that. Now that's set for me to figure something out because I've got that set, but everything else is like, ugh. Yeah, it's a fair call.
I don't think I can not do it. Like, otherwise, I'm going to have to go overly defense here. Like,
well, I was thinking that, but I've already got my receiver.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this exercise, I will probably, if I've got my Highsmith left side, Daniels right tackle, Jones in the middle, on either side, Calvin
you
Austin
still don't have
there.
a quarterback, by the way.
I know that. I'm aware of this situation.
Okay, don't get testy with me.
I'm aware. I have to go. Sugar, man. I have to go my mate Kazi somewhere. Kazi receiver, Kazi DB. I have to. I think
I can't believe you haven't picked your mate, Mr. Kuntz.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe I might put him at. I might find a spot for him. Actually, I'm gonna pick him. Why? Don't do that.
I am.
We're gonna put him. DL.
I wasn't gonna pick him, but now I am.
That's what he played that back in the day. He played for the Renegades, and I think even before
he spike the ball. So.
Oh, he's a long snapper too, isn't he?
Yeah. Yep.
You'd be snapping the football so far back. Who's your quarterback?
Zach Gentry. It works.
You'd be snapping the football 15 yards in the air. Yeah, he used to play because I was going to put him at.
That actually solves a big problem for me. That was going to be a problem with like because I'll explain it after we finish picking. But that pick, who I was actually going to pick then, could have caused me a lot of problems. So that's really helpful for me.
Yeah, I was going to put Kuntz at linebacker because he played that, and I was going to put him at a halfback, but now I can't.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I might take your idea then. I might take Mark Robinson just for the value of that, the halfback and linebacker.
That's a good pick.
Makes sense, right? Because he played that back in the day. What do I have left? Just one. I have to get a. Oh, I'm stuck again. I have to get a
quarterback.
Quarterback.
Have to play cornerback. So.
Play cornerback? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like that. He is mean mugging, man. I like that. That's a good one. That is good. I would love to see him in a street game. I think it'd be fantastic.
Yep.
So who do you have left? How many? You have one.
One player left. It's going to be my left tackle and my interior DL.
All right. So I need a cornerback, and I also need a quarterback. Okay, this is difficult. I really don't want to choose Mitchell Trubisky, nor do I want to choose Rudolph to be in this game straight. Nor do I want to say Tanner Morgan. So I'm going to need someone who can. Do you have any idea on the roster who can throw the football? That's like anyone can do that. Man, there's no one really. I don't think anyone can do this.
No, I don't think so.
Trey Norton.
Trice can throw.
It's just no one. Oh man. Okay, there's just no cornerbacks who play that same. We did. Did we do Levi Walsh yet? No. I actually have no idea. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go. Wait, who am I passing to? I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to go Rudolph, man. I think I'm gonna have to. Who else can I pick? And if Rudolph's going to play cornerback.
I don't think he can.
Rudolph. I'll put him at safety, so he's all no. He's got to mark up against. No, there's no way. JPJ against Rudolph. Deontay against Rudolph. Oh,
I
boy.
can't wait to see, Mason mark up Deontay in CA3 take on JPJ. That's going to be hilarious.
Boy. I don't know who else to go, though, to be honest. I have no idea.
Yeah, this is a tough pick for me. I either got to go someone more offensive-minded or someone more defensive-minded. Who have you got? You got a good...
Did the same as last time. I went the interior. I went the D line and that's what I went for was the same as last time, pretty much. Big guys up front. That's all I went for. Then I stuffed
This guy better live up to his reputation. Is all I'm saying.
Herbig's happy to be here.
Yeah.
Right.
So now everyone in the live chat, you've got a option 2, the B team, the best of the rest.
So you've got, okay, let's go through it. So Matty's got Zach Gentry at quarterback because he used to play that back in the day. You have Deontay on one side being receiver, JPJ on the other, cornerback and receiver 2. Neil, the big fella, can run the rock, also play, I guess he's playing your safety, right? He's your safety back there.
Yeah.
Then you have Herbig, Christian Kuntz, center, Larry Ogunjobi, and Kuntz is playing linebacker. And on the other side, the DL is the same as the O-line. But to me, I like the fact that in your roster, I like that Keanu Neal is still playing his safety position, and you have JPJ. It's very similar idea to what you did for the first one. We probably couldn't get it our way, right? What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've got pillars, right? You need a tall defensive back. You need a good wide receiver. You probably don't need a traditional quarterback when you're playing street. You need someone that has done it, though. You need someone that's going to snap the football, and you need someone that's played linebacker before. I mean, I picked Kuntz because he could snap the ball. If he wasn't the long snapper, I would never have picked him there, obviously, right? So that was the reason why he got the nod. But Neal's really versatile. As you see, I've got him lining up at running back. So yeah, but this one I picked more. This one's probably more of apart from the D line, more of a defensive team. Whereas the other one, I feel like I picked more of an offensive team.
Yeah. I think my only mistake for the first one was picking Muth, but I think I picked Peterson. What I should have done was pick Muth at that spot and then found someone else at Peterson. I don't know. Because I think you can still play Muth could have played receiver as well. And then, I could probably still do that. But then there's no, if I put Muth there, put him at receiver and put someone else at center, it would have been a better idea.
I think this would be a closer matchup though. I feel like the first matchup, I feel pretty confident about that game.
Well, you got Minka and Pickens, whereas I've got KPA who can sling it, but that's why I chose Robinson at least to get that guy, and then Warren to run the rock, and then bigger guys.
TJ's good though. Like TJ's a helpful,
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like bigger guys up front, like who's going to win a battle between left tackle TJ Watt and Washington? Right, it's a pretty good matchup. So that works out, I think, in that scenario. But I think you have the better secondary here with Minka and Pickens. I think that's a much better secondary than my.
A-Rob could be pretty good. A-Rob could be pretty good.
Yeah, it's fun though, man. It's been fun.
It's really fun. Really fun. Different strategies.
What's the bottom one again? Because I had to get a passer where you went in both scenarios. You went think outside the box. Najee can run, maybe pass. Gentry probably not going to run, but he's a big guy.
Yeah,
to get down street football. How do you tackle
pop it over the top when you're rushing? Like
ex-quarterback, where I went Mason, who's a passer, but he's not going to run anywhere. He's going to get lit up.
But the other thing too is like the thing that worked in my favor. I think I picked Gentry before you picked Highsmith. I can't remember, or they were near each other. But I don't have to worry about pass rush as much as you do. Because I've got Larry O coming down on Highsmith, but you got Daniels and Jones, right? So I think that's where it. Yeah, where it hurt was that like I didn't pick a quarterback that had to play DB. I picked quarterbacks that could play somewhere else.
Yeah, but isn't it funny too, and how it shows you the strengths and weaknesses of this game as well? You choose someone who can be, a great quarterback or a good quarterback with Mason. Then where do you put him? He's not going to play corner. He can't play safety.
What else?
In this game, he has to.
And in the more sensibility of like the season, it kind of shows you like. it's weird how we have these stereotypes for body type and what they can do, and then you're like, that guy's a 5'9" wide receiver. He's not going to do anything. He's no good. Or like, this guy's just only going to block because he's 6'7", like Zach Gentry. Like, I think it's cool when you think about all the traits of the players and how athletic they are.
Even the same thing too with like, I guarantee you that JPJ would probably do some kind of route running ability and probably can catch a receiver, but he plays the other side and cornerback.
Yeah.
They probably do mirror image a little bit. Just because he plays cornerback doesn't mean he can't catch or he can't
100%.
run fast.
100%.
So they're all football players. That's why I was like a bit annoyed at the Connor Haywood one, because I feel like you can put him anywhere you want to because he's a football player. So that's why I chose Warren to be my guy as well. So,
Well, that's it. I mean, you think about the Wildcat, I'm going to run with sweeps with Pickens and Connor and Haywood and Connor and Harris together. So, man, that was fun though. It was such a good idea. I hope people like the show, man, because I love it.
Yeah, so make sure you vote for Matty for A in the first one, or 1A for the first one, or 1B for me, and the second one, 2A and 2B. See what's going on. That was a lot of fun. I love that kind of stuff, man. That's fantasy stuff.
Do you have a name for your team?
I don't know. You go first. I don't know.
That's not very nice.
The second team could be the Mason Rudolph Christmas special. There you go. I don't know. I have no idea, mate. I have no idea.
I love that.
The first one, I can't remember who's on my team now. The first one, the KP8s. That would do.
Yeah, the KP8s.
With the 7 players.
My first team 1A is going to be called the Harris Heinz Fields, and my second team is going to be called the Big O's.
Because Larry O. Yeah. Hey man, that was good, but it shows you how difficult it is to try and structure the team as you're going as well. Because because I think you had the first one picking Minka and Pickens together. DB, safety, receiver, that's set. That's like set in so many different things.
Exactly. Like, it's all about pillars and cornerstones, right? And so this is how the Steelers are going to address each position group, in the actual 53. You think about the pillars and the cornerstones and the versatility of what those guys give you. So,
and then you'll hear like, oh, who's starting? Sometimes it doesn't matter who's starting because they might use Keanu Neal in certain places on the defense. Correct. Or they might bring in guys like Corey Trice or whatever, these guys into certain plays. Did Keanu Bennett start? No, but he came in within 11 minutes and he started playing. So there's so many different ideas to move these players around. I actually don't think like the starting thing matters. If you start like one snap, right, you can technically a starter, aren't you?
Correct. Yep.
And then you play the rest of the game.
That's why snap counts is a more accurate measure of people's playing and performance. So
yeah,
man,
it was fun.
All right.
Man.
Well, with that, we're gonna wrap up this week's TDU Boys. Mark and I will be in the comments, and can't wait to see what you guys produce.
100%. Go Steelers. Here we go.